Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and mercy to the elect, man. Shalom. Alright, this is the brother One from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. You know, pretty much what I want to touch on, is how brothers need to stay locked in, man. And that's why I have this picture on the screen because as we realize the time that we in, man, the end, which we all can see that this is the end right here. You know, brothers got to stay locked in the spirit, man, because you know the closer and closer we get to this society, falling. You know, we have to stay locked into the spirit, man, because we all know things are gonna turn up on us, man. The hell that we catch is gonna turn up. These demons that are affecting brothers. Coming. Whether it be people in the world, Esau, or these other heathen, or just whatever daily struggles you have in your daily life, man. It's gonna get worse, man, for all brothers. Really for the whole world, but mainly just for us, man. We have to stay locked in, man, because it's things that's gonna be trying your spirit in that day, man. So we have to keep in the spirit, man, because that's what's gonna be our guide throughout all the bad times that's coming upon the earth, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna just hop right into the scriptures. I'm gonna start here in Matthew 6:22, and it reads, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light." Okay, it says the light of the body is the eye, man. All right, and then when you look into that word in the blue letters, that's it pretty much says that that's the eye of your mind, man. So it says if your mind says if it's like if the light of the body is the eye, if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light, man. So that pretty much means that you should be focused on the scriptures, man. Staying in the spirit, because if your mind is fully engulfed in this word, then your whole body shall be full of light, man. You're gonna be walking in the spirit, and you're gonna be acting in the spirit. Everything is gonna be in the spirit, man, and that's gonna help you, get through this daily walk we living in, especially whenever times, you know, uh, uh, you know, turn up on us, having these evil times come, Esau coming down on us, man, the mark of the beast being pushed on us, where society then collapse, where you pretty much have nothing to go off of if you refuse this white man system. So that's gonna be your God in that day, man. But at the end of the day, man, that's what you should be locked in on, man, because the spirit is what quickens us, man. Just like the scriptures tell you, man. You know, but at the end of the day, we gotta remember that, man, because this world it is like a it's like a huge distraction, man. And so if you let yourself get too engulfed in this world, hey, Satan has many of dimensions to get at you at, man. You know, whether it be women, whether it be your job, your family, you know, or any pastime that you indulge in, man. Because that'll be one of the ways that Satan can get you, man. And we all know that's what his desire is to do, man. Okay, because just like how Yahushua told Peter, you know, that Satan desired him, man. Which I'm gonna get the scripture for you. Okay, this is Luke 22:31, and it reads, "And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you like that he may sift you as wheat." Okay, because that's the whole mo of Satan, man. Is to persecute the men of the Lord. All right, and he desires to sift you as like wheat, to see if he can break you and make you fall out this truth, man. That's why he has all these distractions out here, man. Because just like the scripture tell you, man, this world is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You know, the so-called white man is Satan's, physical embodiment on the earth, man. So all the things that he desires in this earth, he gets pushed through the Edomites, man. You know, so with that, with knowing that, man, you can't let yourself get too entangled in this world, man, because Satan is looking to take brothers out of this truth, man. Ultimately, that's what these demons are trying to do to brothers, man. Cause that's why we gotta stay in the spirit, man. Cause this spirit, the spirit. It says the scripture tell you it's the spirit that quickeneth, man. This flesh doesn't profit nothing, man. Cause this flesh, if you operating off of carnality, will fold under all the pressure that we experience, going through this truth, catching all the hells and everything, man. All right, this is 1 Peter 5:8, and it reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." Okay, and that's why we say, and that's why I'm gonna keep stressing this video, and we gotta stay locked in the spirit, man. Because when it says be sober, man, it's not talking about don't drink, man. Hey, indulging in alcohol isn't going off, man. But at the same time, you don't want to be, out your mind all the time, man, because as these prophecies are rolling and the current events are taking place, you gotta be circumspect and know what times we in, man. So that's why it says be sober, man. Make sure that you paying attention, okay? It says be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking who he may devour. Because that's exactly what the so-called white man is trying to do, man. Seeing who can he devour, man. Whether it may be through sending these women at you, sending money at you, because that's what majority of Jake fall victim to, man. You got these dudes that fell out the truth over money, man. Ultimately took the Judas purse and sold out the truth for filthy lucre's sake, man. But if you staying locked in the spirit, man, none of that stuff is gonna entice you. The Lord will throw you a bone here and there, man. But at the end of the day, if your eyes staying singular, you're gonna be focused on the task at hand, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. What ultimately is pushing this word and making sure Yahweh Bashim Yahweh word is his needs are getting met, man. Okay, but the so-called white man, and Satan, they're looking to see who they can devour, man. That's why, as the hells, begin to increase, more and more brothers are going to be exposed as being weak, and ultimately they're going to fold, man. So that's why it's important to make sure that you staying in the spirit, man. Keeping on your watch, man. Ultimately getting built up in this truth, because your faith is going to continue to be tested all the way up until the hour of temptation, where it's either you're going to take this chip or whether you're going to get your head cut off, man. And if you staying in the spirit, man, hey, you gonna have to do what you gonna have to do, man. Hey, if that means dying for this truth, hey, then so be it, man. Hey, the dead in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh shall rise first, man. So, scriptures are always going to, battle whatever scenario that you're in, man, and let you know that, hey, whatever you're going through, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is with you, man. He's not gonna tempt you above anything that you aren't able to handle, man. And if you are faced with that task of standing up for this truth or die, hey, he has a greater reward for you, in the end. You're supposed to fear him. Not supposed to fear them that can only kill the body, but fear them that can kill the body and the soul, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, man. Okay, so none of that means nothing. So, but at the end of the day, before it even comes to that, man, hey, we gotta handle the daily hells that we still have to go through, man. Because the pressures of this world are going to continue to try to fall on us, to try to make us fall out, man. That's what the war that we're entangled in, man. Whether it be the flesh, dealing with the lust of the flesh, or just simply catching hell from these damn devils, man, or these heathen. So we excuse me, we face that temptation on all levels, man. But at the end of the day, the lust of the flesh and none of that is gonna take us out the spirit, man. Because as the scriptures tell you, which I'm gonna get in a second, man. This is I'm gonna let the scripture talk. This is 2 Timothy 2:4, and it reads, "No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier." All right, so that's exactly what I'm saying. Because if you stay locked in the spirit, hey, you're not gonna indulge yourself too much into this world, man. The scripture tell you, we're in the world, but we're not supposed to abuse the world, man. Because we still gotta do our daily tasks, man, which is such as go to work, take care of our family and so on, man. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff is gonna be put over the truth, man. And if you are maneuvering in this matrix, man, you're not gonna let the affairs of this life wrap you up in it and choke the word out you, man. Okay, because as I said, man, the Lord called you into this truth, and if you truly believe in this word, and you striving to become one of the member of the elect, man, which hopefully we are, that's what our aim is to be at the end of the day. But if you know that you know that it's a bigger task at hand, man. So we don't entangle ourselves with the affairs of this life, man, because we all know everything in this life is temporal, So it's nothing that should come before this truth, man. Nothing. All right. Because like I said, man, the stuff of this world, Satan wants to use to choke the word out you, man. All right. This is Mark 4 and verse 8. Slakia, not Mark. 4 and 18. Slakia. And it says, this is Mark 4 and 18. "And these are they which are sown among the thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it become unfruitful." Okay, so that's these dudes that didn't stay locked in the spirit, man. They heard the word. Some of them endured in the word, but they let the cares of the world, entangle them, man. And it said the deceitfulness of riches, the cares of the world, and the lust of all things entering in, choked the word out, man, and they became unfruitful, man. They let all the lust of the flesh, come in and choke the word out of them, man. Therefore, they stopped doing the work. They began to lose faith. They stopped believing in Yahweh Shem Shah. Ultimately, man, they fully went back into the world, man. When the Lord called you out of it, you let the world bring you back in, man. All right. As we know, this world is going to pass away. So, any man with wisdom, that's in the spirit, would know that, hey, man, I'm not going to entangle myself with the affairs of this world, because if we know the world passes away, man, you can just imagine what's going to happen to the things that's in the world. So we don't want that to happen, man. Okay, so how do you stay locked in the truth, man? How do you stay locked in the spirit? All right, you stay locked in the spirit by I said, I started out to listen with keeping your eyes singular, keeping yourself, engulfed in the truth, man. Keeping your mind on the kingdom. Okay, this is Matthew 6 and 33, and it reads, "But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the righteousness," and His righteousness, "and all these things shall be added unto you." All right, that's what you're supposed to be doing, is seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the kingdom, man. Okay, and when you do that, all the things that you were desiring, such as the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the Hebrew, the parables, everything that you're seeking for is gonna be added unto you if you're setting your sights on the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Okay, so that's how you stay locked in the spirit, by giving your mind over to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Okay, got a quick precept. Bear with me really quick. This is Colossians 3:2. It says, set your affection on the things above and not on the things of the earth. Okay? You're supposed to be setting your eye, your mind on the things of above, which is Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, man. The kingdom of heaven, That's the only thing you should be worried about, man. Let your eye be single, okay? You know, staying locked in the spirit. You're gonna just be focused on that, man. Because you have to have tunnel vision in this truth, man. Even though we still in this flesh, we have desires that need to be met to an extent. But at the end of the day, you got to stay in the spirit, man. And you do that by occupying your mind on spiritual things, man. Things that are from above, man. Because the things that are on this earth, the things that are in this world, they want to choke the word out you, man. So, in order to stay locked in, you have to set your mind on things above, okay? Set your mind on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. I got one more scripture I want to get. Because at the end of the day, man, that's our main focus, is just to stay locked in the spirit, man. Because this world ain't shit, man. There's nothing in this world that should be taking your mind off Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Because everything in this world is tainted and polluted. So, and it's temporal, like I said earlier. So there's nothing that, if you are in the spirit, that should be having your focus, man. This is Philippians 4:8. It reads, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is all of those things, man. The kingdom of heaven is all those things, man. So if you seeking to have pure thoughts, seeking to have your mind locked in on what you're supposed to be looking forward to, this is talking exactly about the scriptures, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, the kingdom of heaven. Having righteousness established back in the earth, man. That should always be on your mind, man. That should be dictating how you maneuver, man, if you in the spirit, man. Because that's what wisdom, it plays a part in you. Because when you thinking about all these things, man, that's gonna have you walking different, talking different, acting different, but in a righteous way, though, man. So that's how you stay locked in the spirit, man. Because like I heard a brother go into, man, we go through the same things as people in the world, but the difference is we have this knowledge and understanding to help us, deal with problems that these people go into the world with, man. So with that being said, when all things come to a screeching halt and the society collapsing and all hell breaks loose, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna guide us if we stay locked in the spirit, man. Okay. The spirit is going to move you in that day. You're going to know what to do without thinking about it. All right? Because at the end of the day, man, like, in fact, I'm going to get this last scripture, This is what's going to sustain us in that day, man. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? So, staying locked in the spirit, man, it's going to benefit you, because once that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is instilled in you, man, it's going to naturally come to you, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be dwelling with you, and He's gonna guide you in that day, man. You know, so that's the importance of staying locked in the Spirit, man. You know, and Lord willing, you know that this was a motivating and edifying lesson for brothers, man. You know, Lord willing, I could drop another one, you know, and continue to stay in the Spirit, man. Myself, you know, the lesson was also, you know, speaking to myself first and foremost, okay. But you know, I just want to put that out there real quick, man. You know, and hopefully you brothers was edified, man. You know, we give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honor to my apostle, elders, the great millstone, the time of His truth, and that rule well. And peace and blessing to the elect, man. Shalom.